Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm going to be placing another order with shroomsupply.com, and I kind of want to show you guys what to expect, what it looks like, what they have. So this is the main page, and as you can see, if you come down here, they have the different categories here. They have the shop, which pulls out, there's different ingredients. That's where they have the equipment, and they have, of course, they're about who they are, customer service as far as shipping goes, and other information that you might need to know. They also have the Bitcoin and the PayPal, which is cool because I like to use PayPal. I like to use my credit card. It's safer online. So this is pretty much, let's go to the shopping part, and we'll go to the grow kit. I'm thinking about picking this up because I always want to try it out, see what it's like. You could pretty much, they use these bags, and this is the stuff that comes with it. Comes with the grains, the case, mushroom compost, and then the casing, the bags, gloves, all that stuff. It's 36 bucks, which isn't bad, and they have different sizes and stuff like that. So the prices they differ from how little you want to how much if you want a lot. They have the A's right there for $36.99, and then they got the A plus. And the plus is it just gives you the casing. It comes with the plus. If you need the casing, you could get that one for $5 or more. If you don't, it depends on your strain, then you really don't need to use it. And it comes pretty much. It shows you what I like about this. It shows you everything as far as description goes. What comes with the kit, the details. This one doesn't have no details, but it has reviews. And as you can see, the review that was written, simply great grow kit. The instructions are simply and easy to follow. The ryeberry is on point, and substrate works amazing. Not one thing I could change. Great product, thanks. I will be reordering soon. So you could look at the reviews and see, what other people had experienced, which is cool. And then this is the description, what kind of narrows it down, gives you some information about it. And then what comes with it, and then it has instructions as far as how to go about with the kit, and then it has the different categories of which each one comes with. The spawn grain of pounds, and compost. They come in. Compost comes in pound increments, and all this stuff. It comes with the latex gloves, alcohol swabs, the clamp tubes, and then the bags, casing. As you can see, this plus has one casing. The spawn has I believe that's they'll show you on here how many pounds actually comes with each one. And you could actually click on those ones, and it'll open up individual links. And that just comes with, you kind of categorize it to, what else people would buy with it, and what you could buy, what you would need. So that's really cool. So I would like to say that. So we go here, and it says they have a link, and it comes with the instructions on how to, go about from beginning to end, from inoculation, step-by-step instructions, which is really cool. Good pictures, of course. I love pictures, and so they're really detailed on each step to take, all the way to fruiting. And it's well written. It's no confusion. That's what you expect at the end. And then you could just fruit them, and then harvest them, and then just mist and fan again, and they will grow up to 4 or 5 flushes. So that's really cool. Something about getting that just to try it out. I like about those bags is they allow gas exchange. they have the syringe filter, so you get for inoculation points, and the gas exchange on the filter is 0.5 microns. So gas comes out and air goes in, but no spores could go in there, no mold spores. It pretty much keeps them out. You don't have to worry about contamination as much as you would, going to mono tubs or trays like I do. So I mean, that's really cool. I gotta try it out. So I'll be adding that to my cart. So I will go down to, where does it show adding here? Back over here. Okay. So I will add one to my cart, and it says here once you add it, they want you to choose, what size, of course, before you could add it. And I want to go ahead, I don't need a casing, so I'll go with that one. And then if you want to ship the compost separate after your grains have colonized, they allow you to have that option. That way, you don't have to worry about it wasting them. And then so that's a couple more bucks. It's a little more money because you have to do separate shipping, of course. So they give you the option. Let me see, my computer's ready. So it says right here, $6.99 for a later date, and that's just to cover shipping. Or you could have no, send me the whole thing at one time, which I'm going to have no. I just have everything at the same time. I've just put the compost in the fridge. It stays good, and then add to the cart. And it goes right to my cart. There's my cart. I already have quite a few items in there. You guys want to see what I got? Let me see what I got in there. Cart. And these are the kind of things that I need. I'm getting some dehydrated manure. They give you quantities, how much you need at $6.25. I want the microscope. It's $11. You can use that for spore prints and other things related. I'm getting some gypsum because I'm out of gypsum. And that's pretty much for that. That's just 3 orders, but I got 5 of that, so it's going to be $31 for that. One of those, and then one of those. So my total right now is $54. So and if I checked out, the shipping runs about down to $11. If you're ordering some type of manure, up to it varies how many pounds it is. Depends on how much they charge for shipping, because they get charged for that, and that's just a part of the shipping prices. So once I'm done with that, we'll go to Grain Spawn and the categories. And so everything they have, and this is the rye berries that comes. That's exactly how it comes, and you could choose the quantity, and it comes from a pound, $6.95 up to 24 pounds. I like to get the 5 pounds. A little bit, better as far as the quantity goes, price range. So this will show you the description here. We'll go down to the description, and as you can see, it shows different links down here. But pre-pasteurized mushroom compost, that's what you want to get. So you click on that, it'll pop up the compost. That way you can order it right away with it. It's a part of it. They describe what is the rye berry, how it's made. I mean, what's involved with it. It's organic. It says right here, premium. They recommend spawning 2 pounds per 5 pounds of compost. They show you how to go about preparing them. Rinse thoroughly, the grains, and soak for 18 hours. That's cool how they do the directions. And up here they have kind of it's 100% USDA certified organic rye. So kind of the best is best. I mean, you're not going to get anything cheap, and great prices. And these would be related products you would buy with it. So I'm just going to go. I already have some. So I'm not going to need any of that. We go down to bulk substrate, and kind of gives you the pasteurized mushroom compost. That's going to be the bulk. And we got the quantities here. Range from a pound to for $6, up to 100 pounds for $300. It's, I mean, depends on how much you need. Depends on, you know, the prices. I usually get the 5 pounds, $22. It's pretty good. That stuff works amazing. You use that stuff. You don't have to you don't have to worry about finding field capacity for the moisture content or pasteurization, going over or under. You know, those tricky things that you have to know, and they can mess up. You don't have to worry about that. That stuff is already ready to use. All you need is some colonized grains and spawn it right to there, either in a bag or a tray, and it colonizes quickly. I'm really impressed with how fast it works and how well, you know, it works since it's already all done. So it gives you the description. You go recommend, you know, of course, 2 pounds of spawn, you know, grain spawn. And you see the mushroom complex packaged in 5 pound increments, so there's 5 pounds, you know, each one. 2 days, usually ships within 2 days, business days. A lot faster than some of the other vendors. It kind of gives you a tutorial of instructions, so let's go there and check it out. So as you can see, they kind of give you what to do, and then they're usually putting it in a bag, cutting it out, mixing it by hand, and then using clamps, bag clamps, pretty much like the grow kit. So I needed some of that, definitely, and I'm going to get some. If I put some on there, I'll end up ordering that one. I don't know if I saw it in my cart. So we'll go down to after that. You got raw ingredients, and the raw ingredients are going to be all. They got bulk and they got standard. I go with standard, and it itemizes them into individual different ones. You got the horse manure, which is great stuff. Finding field capacity with the horse manure is very easy. It's all there, broken up. You don't have to worry about that. The organic rice, berries, and brown rice flour. If you're doing BRF, you got vermiculite, coarse fine, and it's $2.25. And I don't know exactly. I would have to click to find out how much you get. But let's go click it. See if I wanted some vermiculite. Say I wanted to do some brown rice flour cakes. Let me see how much they come. So $2.25 is going to give you. And we'll go here. Half gallon, sold in half-gallon increments. So you figure half gallon for $2.25. You would go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy some other stuff that's not organic, and it's going to be a little more expensive. But this is also the best. This is meant for this type of grow. Home Depot and Lowe's, they have that stuff that's there for the garden, and it's, you know, it's good, but it's not meant. You're not buying it from a site that, you know, specializes in mycology and the growth of mushrooms. That's what I like about. I don't have to worry about which to choose. It's just already there. So we'll go back, and then they have, of course, the different grades, which I like fine grade. I'm not really into coarse with the BRFs. Cocoa Corp clump, $4. I think it's like $7 at Home Depot. So that's cheaper there. Gypsum, you know, they have different ones, organic to ultra fine powdered. Price difference. Wheat, straw. In case you need to do straw logs, they have already prepared straw for you. Wood dowels for wood-loving species, like the zerzins or wavy caps. Those ones we will be using. Some of the cubensis grow good, like the lizard kings. Some of them potent ones too. Different ones are peat moss, wax plugs, hydrated lime, oyster shells, wheat bran, chicken manure, birdseed, ryegrass. And that's pretty much what to expect when it comes to that category. So let's go down to where are we at? Casing mix. So we'll check out the casing mix. Casing mix is awesome. You want to use the casing mix after full colonization with actually when you spawn it on whatever substrate and it fully colonizes. That's going to be the topper. You're going to top it off with that 1/4 inch layer. It's for pretty much to keep the mycelium hydrated. No nutrients in it. Just it's meant for that. And you can see they tell you what it comes with. You know, it's all the pH is adjusted. It's all there. You don't have to worry about that. Peat moss, vermiculite, lime. You know, different stuff that they have. Calcium and sulfur, essential elements for fruiting, body formation. See there, so there's things to help the growth. And you can go down to the descriptions and stuff like that if they had it, and it tells you, how to apply the casing. Let's check out that out. So that's fully colonized. Bulk after you spawn it, and on bulk, say horse manure or the compost, that's what you would get. So that's the beginning as far as the breaking it up. Casing mixture, you break it up with your hand and just put that right on top, like a top layer, and that's pretty much it. And it kind of shows you exactly below the filter patch. You know, it tells you what's up. So you don't have to wonder, make mistakes. You don't have to look for find information about how to go about doing that. It's all there and it's correct. I feel comfortable that stuff's correct. Some other vendors, I won't say, but you can go on my videos and you'll know exactly who it does that they give you wrong directions and mess people up. And those vendors are about themselves and about money. These people are about morals and ethics, and they want to help. That's why I feel comfortable going through them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be going through Shroom Supply. There's a reason why I go through this site. There's other sites that I don't go through because I have my personal reasons. This one, I feel comfortable. That's the only reason why I go through them. So we'll go out of the raw ingredients and the grain spawns, and we'll go to lab supplies. I won't try to keep you guys too much. I just want to show you guys what's up. So you guys got these syringe filters. They run $1.75 cheap. I don't use this film. I'm sure I will be needing it on certain things. Beakers and stuff like that. Synthetic filter discs for grain to grain. I always use those, especially for grain to grain. They keep out the contaminants really well. Capsules and stuff like that. What did I do? Did I push a button? Okay, yeah. So, let me go down here. Petri dishes for agar, culture slants. Those tubes, I haven't used those yet. You got this surgical steel scalpel, which is $9. That's for the scalpel. It comes with the blades, and the blades are like 30 cents, I believe they are. No, wait, they're right here, 35 cents for the blades, and they last. They're carbon steel. I mean, they last a long time. And then the different other things you might need. And this is a magnet stirring bar for I believe that's for liquid cultures. And it's sterilizing indicator tapes to find out whether something is sterilized. And also these are for sterilization indicator monitor. That's for when you put it in a pressure cooker or autoclave. Those things will break open and that'll indicate that it came to the proper temperature for sterilization. Syringe tips for the caps. Self-healing injection ports. They have two different ones. This one's run 35 cents per one. Or you could get the ones that this one's, I believe it's about 30 injections. And this one's hundreds of injections before you have to replace it. RTV silicone for making your own self-injection healing ports. And microtape. You got the steel air box is in the bag. This is very interesting, which is cool because it's like an steel box, but it's not. It won't take up the room. I haven't used it. I might try it. I'll try it, because they're $40. They have to be. They work really well. So I might invest into that one if it works. If I feel like if it works well, I have to kind of look at it and read about it. And the poly gloves, gaskets for the jars. I love these right here, the Tyvek sleeves. I get these things. It's $225. That's perfect for exposing your arms when you're using a glove box. You got scales, swabs. And we got the alcohol lamp, and then extra wicks. pH testers for the casing. You got a nicer alcohol lamp that's flameless or wickless. I'm sorry, flameless. And then inoculation loops. That's for doing spore prints. To either throw that spore print on an agar or grain. I like to put mine straight onto the ryeberry, a sterilized ryeberry, and in a jar. They colonize quickly, and you have to be careful though because it can get contaminated. But I've had a lot of success doing it that way. Syringes, needles, different gauges. They run 30 cents. And then the bags, there's a clamp, mushroom bag clamp, and then the tubes for the so you can seal them. All this stuff. There's some oil. I don't know if that is yet. I'm sure I will have my chance. My time will come when I'm going to be using those things that I don't normally use yet. So that's kind of it, what they have as far as lab supplies go, and that's not even not even the end of it. Pretty much, you got. See, they have the jar lids if you don't want to make your own, which I make my own, but these ones are just as good. I like to I'm all hands-on. I like to make sure I do everything. I do it because it gives me more personal with the whole process of the growing, in touch with the whole psilocybin and the mushroom and the mycelium. I like that. So this is what they get. You get these things, and they're $5. Some of them, the price difference, which is cool. I haven't gotten any of those yet. Because I don't need them. Like I said, I kind of make my own. So they got agar culture. So if you're at the point where you're doing agar, they have different kits. So they have kits, bottles, mixes, and they have individual ones. So let's go to the kits. Because I want to get a kit. It's just by itself, and they run $34 gives you all that. It gives you the alcohol burning if you don't have one. That'll get you that, and then the Petri dishes with the agar inside of it, all ready to go, all sterilized. And if you want, you could get them individually and mix it yourself for intermediate. If you know what's up. These are for basic beginners. That's why I got it, because I'm just starting doing agar, and I like to take small bites when I do knowledge. When it comes to me, the whole process of mycology, if I'm not comfortable with something, I won't go that step. I will make sure my knowledge is grown, and I feel like I could do it before I even start it. It's no use overwhelming your brain when you have so much to learn when it comes to the growing aspects of different types of mushrooms. Research is very, very important when it comes down to mycology. Without research, you're going to make mistakes. So they got the needles, the grow bags. So this is what I like right here. They got different ones. The one standard, which is going to give you just a filter and a bag. The filter is going to be attached. And then they have one with the self-injection port, and then they have the straw logs and polytubes, and then the bag and sealers like impulse sealers. So let's go to the micro bags. I need some of these. I'm gonna get the large ones. Cause I'm doing bags right now. It's just I'm trying to experiment with them and seeing what everything about them. I don't need the ones with the filters. The ones with the injection healing ports, because I don't do that. I just colonize grains. I throw the grains into the bag, and put compost in it, and then let it sit for to colonize. So let me see where they have the ones without the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. Sorry, the camera's all messed up. Should we go back? So standard. What did I do with that one? Okay, I must have pushed the wrong one. Okay, so these are the ones I have. Small ones down to 54 cents. I mean, the small ones are going to be, you know, half-pound grains, just for grains. I need the huge. I want to buy the biggest of the biggest. So let's see what they have here. Okay, this is going to be this one right here for 72 cents. Extra large mushroom grow bag. I need a couple of those, probably like 10 of them. Let me see how much. 72 cents. So I'm getting 10. I'm gonna add to the cart. So I got it added. So I got the horse manure, which I might switch to. I might get that plus the compost. It's just always good to do, mix the manure. Like I said, I'm hands-on. I like to do everything myself, and the manure is the casein mix is. I'm sorry, the compost is already made for me, and I just use that just to when I get lazy, which I shouldn't be lazy, and when it comes to mycology. But sometimes I like just to when I have, especially when I have grains colonized, and I don't want to wait to do all the pasteurization and make sure if I mess up, you know what I mean. There's risks, and going over pasteurized or even not finding field capacity. That's important. That affects the growth. So mushroom compost is all there. I have great success with the mushroom compost. So you can see they have the microscopes for 11 bucks. I'm getting one. I already put one in the cart. I don't know if I got any gypsum, and then so that's what I have right there. And then we'll go down to Shroom Supplies. So let's go down to Shroom Supplies here. Okay. The tent, they have they call it the Martha tent. It's a greenhouse. It's supposed to be self-sufficient. It's all there. All you do is just add cool air mister, you know, like just ultrasonic misters, temperature gauges, and different other gauges as far as when it comes to the humidity. That's what the cool air mister is going to keep the RH up. The temperature is going to be controlled by a monitor, but it'll actually switch on and off for the lights, and then also like say the fan to keep the temperature down, or if you needed a heating pad, it'll shut that on. They have regulators for that. They have this right here, this interval timer where you could go by, you know, minutes, and this is something, a humidity controller. This is great because it will shut on and off your cool air mister without, you know, when it goes, the RH goes too high, like say it goes to 100% too long. If you want to bring it down, it'll shut it off. It'll bring it down to 95%, 92%, and it'll shut it back on. That thing's awesome. It's 54 bucks though. And they have this one, same thing, digital humidity controller. I didn't like this one because it didn't work well for me. And the one I bought, it didn't come with the wire diagram. And one of the persons who I saw this from was one of the biggest YouTubers who did this. You guys should all know who he is. He didn't show you the proper way of installing the wires, and I knew it because I went to the guy who actually sells it on YouTube, and he showed me the proper way. And then I checked out the person who shows everybody how to do it, and it was wrong. So that's why I don't trust his way at all. There's a couple things that guy does that he shows you incorrect ways of doing things because there's a reason. Because he wants you to subscribe to his channel. And when you mess up, you go to him to find out for advice and stuff like that. I caught onto it real quickly. I'm not going to say his name out of respect. I shouldn't give him the respect because he didn't give me the respect when I went to Patreon. And I paid him, and for one day I went to Patreon and paid this guy just because I wanted to see. I liked him. I liked some of the things he did, and I paid for 2 days. It was at the end of the month, and I paid the 20 bucks donation. And 2 days later, they wanted more money, and they deleted all my without donation. You won't get the videos. So he wouldn't contact me to give me my money back. So okay, so I'm so sorry, my phones are kind of messing up right there. All right, so that's pretty much it on that part. They got videos, food dehydrators, sterilizers, like pressure cookers. So this is kind of the best all American models. These are the ones you want. They're expensive, but if I want, I'm gonna invest in it. It's an investment no matter what. When you're serious about something like this, that you need the proper equipment. And the one I got was from Amazon. It was it's like $90, but it doesn't bring up the PSI up to 15. It malfunctions. These ones don't malfunction. They have weights instead of using a certain type of gauge that the one I have. I don't know if you guys seen it. I might have to do a video on it. So you kind of the difference in the sizes and stuff like that. That's for sterilizing your grains and then your equipment too. So we're almost done here. I just want to show you guys a little bit more, like the impulse sealers. They are for, they have different ones. I like the ones, if I'm gonna get something, I'm gonna get the best, the one with the cutters. And they're expensive too, but they go down in price without the cutters. Like I said, it's investment. Those are going to be for the micro bag, the mushroom grow bags, for when you want to seal them, for when you sterilize, to keep everything done. Oh, somebody's trying to call me. Okay. So let's go down to the food dehydrators, which, if you're going to use a food dehydrator, I definitely recommend removing the heating element. I don't like using heat to dry my mushrooms. It affects the alkaloids and damages them, and it affects the potency is affected by that, and I just don't want to. It's not the true way of drying. So I use the fan. I just connect mine like right here. I have this one drying. It has the buzz aldrins in them, and it pretty much, let me move that stuff right here. This one was I got it off of Amazon too, and it's I use only air, no heat. Just open it up, and there's just a little wire nut that you unscrew, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, you can check out their swag. Let's check out their Shroom swag. Where's that? Right there. And we'll be done. They have books and stuff like that, and videos. It's cool. So they got shirts, gift certificates. I got pretty cool shirts. $11. Free shipping. Sold out, obviously. Of course, everybody wants free shipping. That's a label and a pin, a candle. It's cool. So that's kind of what you want to expect with this. So I'll go ahead and I'll go to checkout, so you guys can see what the checkout process is. And so we'll go. That's the total price for the shipping, and so I got all that stuff, and it's $22 because I had the manure in it. If I put the compost in, it depends on how much you put it. It'll go up a little bit. So it has all this. So what we'll do is special instructions. You don't put anything there unless you want to add something. It's up to you whether you want to add something. But when you go to checkout and you have the right here, it shows discount coupon. You go down to redemption code, and what we'll do is we'll put in my name, Mentality. It's already there, Mentality, as you can see. And so if you have a gift certificate, you put in the amount of the gift certificate or store credit. Oh, we don't want to see that one, right? Same about the PayPal. Alright, so the price will change after you put down my head red and all this, and you agree to this. You'll go to continue, and you'll see where the discount applies to 10% for adding my name. It's right there. Discount coupon meant $6.14. It's 10% of $77. And she's right there. Redemption code. And then you pay by either credit card or whatnot, or PayPal. And then it'll process the order, and you're pretty much done. And you'll get it within a week and a half. It'll be shipped to your house, and it's that's how it is. This is the site I recommend going through. It is a trusted site that I recommend. Other than that, you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'm interested in, I respond really quickly to anybody who has any concerns or any questions or any advice. I'm always open to advice. I'm never critical. I'm always welcomed with anything. You know what I mean? I'm not a bitter person. I don't get angry if you guys if you guys don't agree with it. It's fine. I mean, it's all good. So, all right. Later.